As a trader, you need to backtest. I'm using the Forex Techstar 6, and it's a good platform. It's a good platform. For a fee, you're able to backtest many data. I haven't yet, subscribed yet, but I still get limited access to specific data which runs back for years. Okay, so let's get into it. I use the demand and supply strategy, and I think personally it's the best strategy out there. I think it's the best strategy out there. So let's get into it. Okay, so I like the push right now. So as you can see, price was trending for a bit, somewhat consolidation, somewhat downtrend. We have this lower low, lower high, lower low, and we have this push and an imbalance. We have this push and an imbalance to the upward. Okay, so I have this zone right here, this demand zone, which is ideal for buys. Why is it ideal? Because of this huge imbalance. An imbalance is just an open price range, and if inefficiency in the market, which price is supposed to come back, tap into it and fill it somehow. So yeah, let's wait for price to hit our zone. So price here hit the zone. Okay, it missed by a pip. So let's wait for another touch. Okay, so there we go. Let's go. So as soon as price hits our zone, we scale down to the 5 minute or the 3 minute. Let's use the 5 minute. Let's use the 5 minutes for this. Okay, so you saw how price came into this zone. It was scaling downwards. We have this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, then lower low. So this is the last lower low to end before price entered into the zone. So when we are able to break this lower high, then it shows us confirmation that price is turning inwards out. Then it shows us that price is trying to change from the downward movement or the upward movement. So this is our target right here. When price is able to trade beyond this, then it gives us confirmation. This is what I would like to see. I would like to see this pattern. When I'm entering into a demand zone, as soon as I enter into the demand zone, I would like to see this lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then a break of the previous lower high into a higher high, a higher low to retest the zone beneath, then I can buy. Same is true when we are in a supply zone. When we are in a supply zone, I want to see something like this also. So with that being said, let's go. There. So price broke this nicely. So as soon as price broke this, I draw my little zone here where I anticipate for price to come back, hit it, and we buy. But before then, I would like to look onto my left. Maybe go on the 30 minutes. Okay, on the 15 minutes, look onto my left. We have somewhat a double bottom over here. And with a double bottom, I remember I said in my previous video, they are built up liquidity down there. The price is it's highly likely to tap in a range somewhere here before getting upwards. price is likely to touch there before it does what goes upwards. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Price hit it. So there we clear liquidity. Liquidity have been what? Cleared. Liquidity have been cleared. So now we can buy into the zone, right? Come buy. Let's go to 15 minutes and look for our profit type. Now we can either take high this high point here, or we can trade so this zone, this point, this, giving us a target of 6 is to 1 hour. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Boom, and there we go. Cleared, just like that. Okay. So with what I did right now, it's trading with confluences. You can we have two types of trading: demand and supply. Some traders will just take the trade whilst as soon as price comes into their targeted zone, their targeted is whether demand or supply, they just take it away. They don't wait for any confirmation, any nothing. So with that, they trade on a 30 minutes, 1 hour. Those are the long time um, swingers. Yeah. In the next trade, I'll try and see and show you what I mean by that. So price broke this all-time high right now. It gives a confirmation that what we're in an uptrend. It gives a confirmation that this structure is valid and we are still moving what in an uptrend. So now we have to just find another solid what demand where price is likely to trade from. And this is the perfect demand zone. Why is it so? Because this zone broke this structure and this structure right here. This zone broke this and this. This zone wasn't able to break this structure right here. Assuming this zone was able to break this, then I would have taken this demand zone over this. When price comes back to this, then I'll be looking for what buys. But it was only able to form what an equal high right here, and this zone pushed it to break this and this. So I like this one better. I like this one much better. And when you look at the previous price action, it will tell you that this zone is valid. So let's go. Let's see. And price wasn't able to. It missed by a few pips and went up. But let's see what happens. Yeah, it took a while for price to come into this zone. It took a while for price to come into this zone. Now, as I was saying, when you know how valid your supply or demand zone can be, let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, all this is the demand zone we are looking at right now. So you can just go onto the 1 hour and find it, or onto the 30 minutes. Now, as soon as you're on the 30 minutes, as soon as you're on the 30 minutes, and you know how refined your zones are, you can just what buy from there. Since there is no point for the market to trade more downwards, so you can just trade from there. But with that, no confluences, so your stop loss is I wouldn't take trades like this. I'll wait for confluence. I'll go into the 5 minutes to refine my zone, or the 15 minutes, or the 3 minutes. But for the swingers, you can trade something like this. Then just do the trade. So you can also drag it somewhere here and trade. You can show your stop loss. I'll be explaining how to show stop losses in my next videos or something. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Now we broke this also. Yeah. We're able to break this all-time high as well. So it shows the price still has the momentum to what? Throw upwards. We are still in an upward, but this is a valid structure. Price broke this and this line, and all these lines were meaningful structures that was showing as the trend. So when price breaks one structure, we know we are continuing in an uptrend or a downtrend due to where these lines are placed on the chart. So we have to look for another demand zone, a suitable demand zone to trade from. Now, let's see which demand zone broke this higher high right now. This higher high. This demand zone did a job, but price failed to tap into it. Price failed to tap into this zone. So let's see. This zone also was able to break this high right here. So let's see what price does. Okay, the price came into this zone, and there's this huge rejection showing that price isn't trying to go any much further down. So we'll go into the 5 minutes or the 3 minutes to look for confirmation. And when we don't get a confirmation, we just go just so you have this lower low, you have this lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So you're looking for price to break this. This lower high right here. Okay, so price broke it nicely. Price broke it for nicely, right? So now you're looking for a zone to trade from. When you're looking for a zone beneath. Now this zone is not valid no more. It's inefficient because this price has already tapped into it. Now this is an empty price range. This is also an empty price range. So we have this zone right here, and we have this zone right here. And this is very, very tricky. This is very, 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 very tricky. Because at times you have 2 or 3 zones and you wouldn't know which to buy from. And it's okay to miss out on the trade. You're not supposed to get all the trades right? So now let's see. Okay, so as you can see, price tapped this first zone. Price didn't fail to come back to this zone, and it's good. It's good. So it's all good. So I'll be wrong if this was in a live trade. To be honest, I would have placed my buy here and my stop loss beneath. I would have placed my buy here and beneath. So since I'm back testing in real trade, this is what I'll I'll be looking for, and I'll be targeting this highs right now. I'll be targeting this high. So in a real trade, this is what I'll be doing. Okay, okay. So price would have just missed my entry by price would have just missed my entry by a few pips, and it's good. It's good. So with that being said, this is how this is my demand and supply strategy. I don't want this video to be way too long. I did the two types of confirmation. We have the normal confirmation with this type where you just enter the trade upon price touching your or hitting your zones, your the well defined zones, and we have the confirmation where when as soon as price enter into your zone, go down to the smaller time frames and look for confirmation or confluences that support your trade idea. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and subscribe, hit the notification, like, and so you can watch my next videos as well. Thank you. Comment when you don't understand anything, just comment.